supposed to be super fast, but it's super shit. Something from a very special person. They sent out a new router, it didn't arrive. And if you want to know all the benefits of glutathione, just Google it, because I would be here forever. Actually, when you're in the beginning parts of your prep, you don't get more points for struggling harder, do you? What you look like. Bit of a frustrating day today because my internet is pants, and I have paid for good internet and I'm not receiving good internet, so I'm a little bit annoyed because I've got a vlog which is going up but it keeps on failing to upload because the internet's a piece of poo. Anyway, highlight of my morning, something which has lifted my mood, is this. Here we have something from a very special person. Now, I met this person when I was competing in 2017. We'd been on social media. We knew each other through social media beforehand, but we'd never actually met. She came to one of my shows, 2017. She brought a load of goodies to my show as well. She's just a good human being. And this time, because of moving into the house, she organised for me to have these sent to me. These are blondies, mega blondies. And the person that makes these is called, on Instagram, Lift Ifty Desserts. Thank you very much, because they look insane. Maybe you can see all the layers in there. It will focus eventually. But mainly, thank you very much, obviously, to the lovely Amy for getting these for me. Look at that. Look at all them chunks. I'm a chunks man. I like chocolate chunks. I like anything chunky. But that's definitely made my morning, made my week. So I'm definitely going to enjoy those. I am absolutely stuffed for my breakfast, as I always am. But I will definitely have some of those, maybe post-workout, or maybe this evening, who knows. But thank you, Amy. You might watch this, I don't know, but thank you very much. Much appreciated. In other news, my check-ins aren't sending, my videos aren't uploading. I got this vlog here. Look, it's trying to share, it's 50% shared, and it's failed like 5 times now, and it's doing my nut in. Very annoying. Okay, so they sent out a new router. It didn't arrive here because nobody was in, and so they've put it back in the place, the Royal Mail place, but I have no means of being able to phone them up because I can't get the number because I can't get online, and I don't know where it is because I can't get online and I can't find it. I have no mobile internet left, so I can't do it that way. So I'm gonna have to go to the gym, train, get the address, then go there after the gym, get the router, then put it in, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. What a lot of effort.
The bodies of the elephants tearing up at my hands over your...
Okay, ladies and gents, I thought I would hit you with 2 voiceovers in this video. So we're going to do a push workout voiceover, and then later on a leg workout voiceover. Currently, in the present today, I just came back from my second leg session of the week. My knees are aching. No pain during squats at the moment, but my knees they do have a bit of an ache in them. So we will see how that goes. This push session was actually very good. First time I've got 52.5s up for this many reps. I believe I got 7 there, maybe lying there, I'm not sure. But that's the first time that I've played around with the 52.5s, so that's lovely. The previous gym in which I was in only went up to 50s, so I was doing those for like 10 reps, quite comfortably, 10 reps for 3 sets. This machine's lovely too. It's like a more advanced way of doing a weighted dip, because it's more like secure in yourself. I think it's a bit safer as well. If you're doing weighted dips, not that safe. I'm also doing calves every single day without fail now, to make sure that I don't have these chicken legs anymore. Lovely. I was thinking they would probably just push it through the letterbox, but maybe because it's fragile.
You'd have to try and crush that to get there through a letterbox, and because it's obviously the electronics in there.
Yeah.
Some might, depends on your letterbox, I guess, but I wouldn't risk that.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Appreciated.
That is this little bastard sorted. So fingers crossed, plug it in, and we actually have some internet rolling, which will mean that I can upload this damn video and the previous one, and I can also do my actual work, my check-ins, because at the moment with my clients I'm uploading their check-ins and it's taking forever. We are going to hopefully set up this new router and hopefully have some good internet. Hopefully. New router, it's still a piece of shit. Ugh! It's extremely frustrating, this, because my job relies on this. Woosa. I've managed to cook a meal here. Is it resolved? Is it my arse? Right, gotta do a manual reset in here. Why won't you work? Why won't you reset? You're a piece of... Oh my god! Home Telecom, if I find you, I will kill you. Home Telecom guy did say that it was a network problem, the IP address network problem, lots of long words that I have no idea what they mean. And he said it should be sorted out in the next 24 hours, but I've been paying for this internet and it ain't cheap. It's supposed to be super fast, but it's super shit. Okay, so the internet is back on and it has started working, which is good. However, I've had a cancellation. I've had a cancellation this evening, which gives me a good opportunity to fix the bed, because, yes, look at that. We broke the bed. Let's not talk about how.
It's just quite hot in the UK at the moment, and also I'm home alone, so I do whatever the fuck I want to do. We have minced beef with potato, some beans. This sauce is the best sauce you will ever try. I said it. You gotta try it, honestly. You got to try it. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'll probably pick you up tomorrow, so good night. Good day. It is another day. It's actually 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. But the internet is still a piece of crap, so I cannot upload my previous video. I've been managing to do some check-ins and things with clients, which is good. I managed to be able to do that, but I can't upload anything from Final Cut Pro or anything like that. But the check-ins are uploading, which is you know, pretty good. It's essential. Obviously this YouTube thing is just a little side hobby kind of thing, so it's not actually essential, but it would be nice to be able to put it up. Well, that is my day of one-to-one clients done. There's a lot of work that I haven't done yet because of my internet, and of course it has failed to go up once more. It's frustrating, it really is frustrating, but once it's sorted it'll be good. Today though, I did go and view a sofa for the house, so we are going to pick that up soon. Just need to get a van. Anyone got a man with a van? By the time this is uploaded, I will have already sorted it, so don't worry. Alright, probably see you tomorrow, as there's not really much content for today, so catch you tomorrow. Standard, it is raining again. So far we've had 1 day of sun, 1 day of rain, 1 day of half sun, 1 day of rain. So much for global warming. Oh well, today is a new day. We have legs on the cards today. I have literally just gotten up. Gonna be a busy day today. I've got quite a few setups to do for online clients. I put out a thing on Instagram, swipe up, and less than 24 hours I've got 1 space left, so yeah, hopefully get all of that done by Monday, so everyone is set up and they can start their week from Monday. That's what I like to tend to do, really. I set people up so that they can have their program and everything by the Friday, Saturday, and then they can look through it, get anything that they need to get or prepare for, and then start on the Monday. It's kind of like, it's just nice to start on a Monday, isn't it? I'm gonna take my daily dose of Rejuvenate. Regenerate. And this is the product which I was on that conference call to ProMix for. So they have these daily sachets. This one is Wednesday, because today's Wednesday. And it's basically got a high amount of antioxidants, a little bit of protein, but it's the most bioavailable protein that you can get, because normal whey protein is very, very highly processed, and so it denatures the protein. You obviously still get the protein source, but this is more bioavailable. So we tear off the top of Wednesday, we put it into our cup. So a little bit of water. It says to use 200 to 300, sorry, 250 to 350, but 200 is nicer. I like it to be a little bit thicker. This flavour is chocolate, dark chocolate and Himalayan salt, and it is rather nice. So and that's as simple as it is. Just knock it back. It's actually very nice. So the benefit of this is glutathione, and if you want to know all the benefits of glutathione, just Google it, because I would be here forever. But that is what the secret ingredient in this is. You don't find glutathione in
many other things at all. This is only the 4th day of me having it because I took the Sunday one, but hopefully I feel a difference. My girlfriend's been pretty ill. She's got like a sore throat, and so far I haven't got it. Like, I sound a bit croaky because it's first thing in the morning, so I don't know if it's down to this, but it may help. Don't know. We'll see. Okay, so breakfast. We have 120 grams of oats with frozen fruit and 20 grams of peanut butter. And if that wasn't enough, we have 2 cinnamon and raisin bagels with 15 grams of butter on each and 4 eggs with some tomato sauce. Sounds fun, doesn't it? It's fun for like a few days, 3 days, and then having this amount of food, you're like, yeah, it's not fun anymore. Topic of today's video: can you do a competition prep in a healthier way? Now, recently George Osborne put out a video, and I haven't actually watched the video, but I have read some of the things that he's put about it on his Instagram. I follow his Instagram more closely than his YouTube. And there was comments talking about his prep and how his prep has basically ruined his relationship, made him miss out on a lot of things in life, which competition preps do that. There are certain things you cannot do whilst you're on a competition prep, but I could tell from the start that his mentality going into this competition prep was very extreme. Now, this is an extreme sport. However, there are certain things that you don't need to make harder for yourself. So, there are certain foods which obviously you can fit into your macros. If they digest well with you, if they help your training performance, then fine. On the other side of things, if you're craving some food and you know it's not going to digest well with you, but you want it and it's still going to help you lose weight and achieve your goal, fine. If you have an upset stomach for a day, for the sake of a little bit less food focus and the rest of it, I think you'd be alright. Upping your cardio to that much, that he was doing so much cardio, why didn't you just reduce down your food? You know, there's certain things that you don't need to do, and you can make it more sustainable. It's obviously not a sustainable process for the long term, but for the short term, you could make it more sustainable if you so chose. There's many people online that take things to the extreme and they have a ridiculous routine, but you don't know that person. That person might have autism. That might be their routine that they just do. If you put yourself in somebody else's routine, it's gonna feel like a struggle at the beginning and like throughout, because it's not your routine. You have to make your own routine. If you're copying somebody else's, it's going to feel harder than it would if it was your routine. Does that make sense? You gotta find something that works for you. Yes, it's trial and error, but going into a competition prep, and I just think there's ways in which you could do it better. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up and eat the rest of and eat my breakfast. Oh shit, I'm getting yolk everywhere. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Fine. But anyway, that's just my opinion. If he won't watch it. Actually, when you're in the beginning parts of your prep, that portion of your prep can just feel like a small diet. Like you don't have to go and restrict things like majorly. You can still eat out at restaurants and stuff like that if you wanted to. You could still track your calories at restaurants and eat out and have time with family and friends. It's the last kind of I don't know, 8 to 6 weeks where things really become difficult. But even then, you don't need to make it more difficult than it already is. And I think a lot of people, when they go into competition preps, they expect that it's going to be so difficult, so they make it so difficult. I'm not saying it's an easy process, of course not. You're starving your body. You're literally starving your body, but it doesn't have to be as bad as people make it. It doesn't have to be as bad as people make it. You don't get more points for struggling harder, do you? It's what you look like. Potentially some good news. We've had an email from Home Telecom saying the fault has now been resolved. So fingers crossed it actually does work now. So that vlog is over there, hopefully going up. The annoying thing is I can't start editing the next video because my laptop's a piece of shit, and it can't really cope with doing that many things at once. I'm gonna wait another half an hour and then I will go and train some legs. I've already made up my intro workout and my pre-workout. Unfortunately, because I've been a little bit disorganized, I haven't actually got any intro workout carbohydrates with me, and the order, which I ordered from Insight Supplements, not sponsored, is gonna be here around 12 o'clock, 1ish, which is obviously not helpful as I normally train about 11. So unfortunately we're gonna have no intra-workout carbohydrates, which I do, whether it's mental or not, I do feel a big difference if I don't have any intra-workout carbohydrates. Mainly I just get to like towards the back end of my session and I have the feeling of being hypoglycemic, which is kind of ridiculous with the amount of food that I'm eating, but still, I'm you know, it feels like that. But instead, in that intro workout, I just have my normal gallon of water with a little bit of cordial in there, a pinch of salt for a bit of hydration, and that's it. So pre-workout today is half a scoop of Purge with a little bit of AKG in there. I have the barefoot shoes on again.
Okay, I'm going to predict that very little amount of people have actually made it this far through the video. So if you have actually made it this far, comment squat hot. No idea why, but just comment that. Let me know if you made it this far, because there was a big talk in the middle. I was thinking of putting that at the end of the video, but then it wouldn't really make sense. So I was like, I'll just leave it there. So this was the first leg session of the week. Very good leg session. Again, this squat machine, this V squat, is very comfortable on the knees. The previous leg session that I did today, or the leg session that I did today in the present, was the second leg workout, and this is the first one. So slightly different variations of movements and things. More hamstring focused today. This one here is more quad focused. This V squat, I believe I'm doing 120 there. Yeah, I think it's 120, which obviously is, I don't understand at the moment whether that crosses over into what you would barbell squat, but I've previously barbell squatted 180 for 3 reps when I was functional knees, but not anymore. I would really struggle if I loaded 180 on the bar with my knees. It's not so much that I don't have the strength in my legs to do it, and on this machine as well, the leg press, it's a slightly different angle to the leg press that I used today, which is the one on the right, that silver one you can see there. But I did this single legged with one of my clients the other day, and that really fucked up my knees. Like that movement with a single leg I don't know why, but whenever I do any sort of pressing with a single leg, unless it's Bulgarian split squats are fine, like single leg Bulgarian split squats, but pressing on like a leg press single legged, awful for my knees. I'm not really sure why, but I was checking the angle that I was pressing through my feet with, checking that my knees weren't caving in or anything on this position. They seem fine. My foot placement, you can see my left foot was a little bit further out, but apart from that, like, that shouldn't affect my knee, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I've had scans on it and everything, they've not come back with anything, so actually preferring the lying leg curl to the seated leg curl at the moment. AMG activation is shown to be higher on the seated leg curl, but I find I get a better connection with the lying leg curl, so I'm sticking to that for a while. And then obviously we've got hyper extensions or glute ham raises here, again for the hamstrings. You'll notice there's quite a bit of hamstrings on this quad focused day, and that's mainly because my hamstrings are pretty poor, and it's something which I really want to focus on bringing up into next year. You can see behind me in this, there's a couple of guys just recording some workouts there, and I spoke to them at the end, and they're 20 years old, and they've got a members site. Very inspiring, you know, great stuff to see that people have that like entrepreneurial spirit at that young age. I wish I had done something like that when I was 20. I'm now 26, but you know, I've built up a fairly good following and things like that. Obviously not to the standard of some people, but we're doing our own little thing, 70-30. We're doing stuff, we're getting places, so we'll see where it goes. And then I finished this leg workout off with a little bit of abs.
Okay, so I'm cooking up some lunch. It's very noisy in there, so I shall come out of there, but that is going to be the video because I've already started editing this, and I've taken out a lot, and it's already about half an hour long, so apologies if it is a long video. If you like the long videos, please let me know and I will keep doing them, but for now we'll try and keep them a little bit more concise. Thank you very much for watching, subscribing, liking, appreciate it as always. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.